Oh, is this where I go nuts? Yeah, this is where
Get
Shepard
ready.
goes nuts.
I wouldn't be surprised if this button summoned a Reaper.
What is Kasumi doing? What's with her posture in that scene? It looks like she's evil, like a little henchman, with a hump. And this is a pretty cool situation. Now, unfortunately, I have a helmet on, so you can't see it. That's kind of stupid. But Shepard is like a half synthetic. It kind of makes sense that an AI virus, or so they call it, would be able to infect Shepard's body and control him and let him see things. See, it's little touches like that I wish they did more of. Kind of like in Mass Effect 3 when his eyes glow when he's using the cipher. Makes sense. You don't get to see that, though, in 1 or 2. But it's a nice little touch. Oh, hello. You know, I'll switch the weapons up a little bit. I know I've been using this way too much. It is good, and I am the class that kind of uses it the most, but I'm gonna use a pistol.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
Time on this project is running out. There are no options left. How to get the Geth's attention?
The robot says hello.
Eureka, David. You're a miracle worker.
The fact that he can make those noises with his mouth is very impressive.
David, I want you to order the Geth to take a step forward.
How does he do it?
David is a mathematical savant. His autistic mind can interpret the Geth language at its most basic form and mimic their phonetics. With his photographic memory, cross-referencing the meaning as a snap. He's literally a human computer.
And you think he can interface with the Geth's neural network?
I do.
Is that even safe, Doctor?
I see no harm in finding out.
Uh-huh. I guess even the most messed up experiments, you know, they start small. But it's like everything Cerberus, this went crazy and bad and just... Why is it everything Cerberus touches, just this happens? Rachni and
Square root of 906.01 is
the Thorian.
30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
David, can you repeat my notes from Thursday's experiment?
Square root of 918.09 is 30.3.
David, please pay attention.
Loud. It's getting loud in here.
I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that. Would you mind repeating my notes from Thursday's experiment?
Log 137.3. The experiment yielded no discernible patterns of Geth obedience. End dictation now, David. Hell, the elusive man will have my head for this.
Thank you. And how are you feeling today?
Square root of 924.16 is 30.4. Earplugs would be good.
Oh. Oh. Can I just not shoot them? I'm gonna leave them alone. They're not bothering anyone. I'm just gonna leave them alone. This is not the best weapon to use for this.
Warning. Elevator exceeds maximum weight capacity.
I got Digital Wizard of Oz in the background there. Or Zordon. Take your pick. Alright. Alright. Okay, well then. That worked. That you know what? That worked out like I planned it. Huh. That might have been one of my fastest deaths ever.
Warning. Elevator exceeds maximum weight.
I'm gonna sit back here. Go, Blitzball. Get him. Alright. One down. Two down. Oh, last one's a rocket guy. Okay, I should be fine. I think this is it. Like this is the yep, this is it. I'm already here.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
We're ready. Open a connection to the Geth network.
Oh.
Quiet!
David, no! Tell the Geth to stand down!
Quiet, please make it stop!
Node acquired. Normandy
This is,
F2
you know, as far as boss fights go in Mass Effect, as I've said before, boss fights and shooters don't work out that well sometimes. This one's not bad. I mean, the mechanic's okay. I think it's fine. Got some nice music going on.
Hold the plug! Tell Vulcan Station to cut all power!
It's too late. We've lost control.
All right, where's it gonna be?
attempting to establish upload link. Connection lost.
Is there another one? Yeah, there's another one. Uh-oh. Is that guest still over there?
David! You have to stop this!
David doesn't want to be here.
Attempting to establish upload link.
Alright, that did nothing. I was shooting at the wrong thing.
Connection.
I'm also running a little low on ammo.
Taking heavy fire.
Connection lost.
Oh, I'm also almost dead. Okay. Ammo situation is not great. Kind of wishing I was in Mass Effect 1 right now. This is going to be a pain to use against those little balls, but it's better than a pistol, I think.
Quiet, please make it stop.
Alright.
Attempting to establish upload link.
Oh, wow. It's so zoomed in. I can't see what I'm doing.
Lost. Connection lost.
Ah. It's like fighting with binoculars on.
Communications link established. Program now uploading.
Uh-oh. I think I missed one. Can't see what I'm doing. Oh, I got him. Look at that. And this is where you see one of the most messed up things in the game. Like, this is that guy's brother, and look what he did to him.
Quiet. Please make it stop.
Kind of wish I had my helmet off.
Wait! Commander! I'm begging you. Don't do anything rash.
Rash? Like forcing your own brother into an experiment?
I know how this must look, but I never intended any harm to come to him. You must believe me. It's not like I planned this. It was an accident. Seeing David communicate with the Geth, it all seemed harmless.
And before you knew it, you were running your own private hell.
I had no choice. The demands were incredible. The elusive man doesn't broker failure. Any war we fight with the Geth will be bloody. I was asked to find a way to avoid that.
And how many have already died for this project?
More souls than will ever forgive me. But I won't apologize for radical ideas. If my work spares 1 million mothers mourning the loss of 1 million sons, my conscience will rest easy.
Look at him. Your brother will never be the same.
The damage may not be permanent. He might recover some semblance of his mind.
Well, isn't that a nice thought? My brother might not be completely insane by what I did to him. He might recover somewhat. Oof.
So you'll sacrifice your brother's happiness for your own ambition.
Square root of 906.01 equals
30.1. What I've done to David is unethical. If he dies, it's unforgivable.
You're not in this fight alone.
Let me take care of him.
We face our enemy.
Please.
quiet.
Together, we will
Please,
defeat
make it stop.
Hazel! And thank you for the resubscribing with the Twitch Prime. How is your night going? Is your back feeling better? I'm asking all the questions. It's like, how's your night going? Is your back better? Are you streaming tonight? Ooh, you got the love ghost. Now you just need the sleepy ghost. So let's see. Do I leave this guy with Cerberus? Look what they did to him, by the way. Do I leave him with his brother, or do I? No, I'm taking him with me.
I've seen enough of your cruelty to know he'll never be free from it here. I'm taking him away.
No, leave him! He's too valuable!
Do you really just shoot at me?
You even think about coming after your brother, and this bullet will be waiting for you. Then we'll see who's valuable.
Where will you take him?
Grissom Academy. They can help special cases like David, minus the torture. Joker, contact the Academy and let them know we've got someone who needs their help.
Aye, aye, Commander.
The elusive man can fire me if he doesn't like it.
Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless.
Phew. That's a rough ending. A little more, well, I mean, I would say it's a little more rough if you do Renegade, but if you're the Renegade Shepard, you're not going to care. It's like, he can talk to Geth, eh? Let's leave him strapped into that thing. Ooh, are you going to stream some more Final Fantasy IX? The Rogue VI was successfully shut down, but the test subject was taken to a non-Cerberus facility for care. While this is a considerable setback for Cerberus, Dr. Archer's research will be experimental in devising a safer approach to controlling the Geth. Ooh, well, good. As soon as I get done with one of the other DLCs, I'll be done streaming for the night, so I will join. And this next DLC is probably like an hour to hour and a half, so. Now, I'm going to go...
You've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, okay. My fish can wait. The elusive man. Oh boy. I understand you've taken Dr. Archer's brother to Grissom Academy. I'm familiar with their work. It should be a good home for him. I don't condone Dr. Archer's actions, but they did provide a breakthrough we've been sorely lacking thus far. We'll likely never find another individual with David's unique talents. Though your decision is understandable, it has set our efforts to understand the Geth back several years. Look, I hit. Are you just saying that because I'm bald? Come on. It's just because I'm bald, right? Well, also the suit, I'm assuming. Kind of forgot I'm wearing a tux. Here you go, fishies. Yum yums. Num nums. Oh. And I also have to put new armor on. Even though we'll never see me in the Firewalker DLC, because I'm in the thing the whole time. Well, yeah, that's a space tux. Alright. I could go with another pre-made suit. I mean, I haven't been using them. But how about one that I can see my head? So that's none of them. Okay, well. Let's see. What's a nice looking thing here? Now, I'm not going to be able to see my character very much in this DLC. So you know what? How about I wear stuff I wouldn't normally wear outside? You know what I mean? It's like Shepard's kind of self-conscious a little bit, but he's going to be inside the Firewalker thing the whole time, so you can't see him. So I'm going to wear this stupid mask that I hate. These, I kind of like all of them. They're fine. I'll wear this. It matches the stupid helmet. This also matches the stupid helmet. And yeah, why not? Well, I like the guard things on it. Off ammo. Go with that. Ooh, and that matches kind of too. Okay, well, there you go. I'm all blue lights. And I can't change that either, unfortunately. You know what, Hazel, since you're here, what's a good color scheme? Give me two colors. I'll choose them for, we'll use them for tint 1 and 2. Nice range of colors. You got black, some purples, some blues, some greens, some yellows, oranges, reds. Purple and black. Do you want mainly purple and some black, or mainly black and some purple? I think I have a couple choices here. Black, then purple. Well, for black, it's one choice. Well, there's like grayish, and then there's actually a black. That one. There we go. Now, for this... Purple, 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 purple. Alright, there you go. Purple and black. I can't change the blue lights, unfortunately. I can also add a pattern and change that to purple as well. There we go. Purple and black. With that stupid helmet on. Space hamster. Do the squeak. Beep. All right. Yeah, I like that you have the ghost now. But we need to get you the sleepy ghost. I mean, you got the little bunny with the little heart thing. Got happy love ghost. You got chocolate. You got big heart, little heart. All right, time for Firewalker. So you said you played 9 before. Who is your favorite character in 9? I mean, you have a good bit of them. I have them all, which is why I haven't been unlocking them. Every time someone does something, I don't get anything because I've already unlocked everything. That's how I am with Overwatch. There'll be an event in Overwatch for like 4 weeks, and I'll get everything in the first 2 weeks. So then everything I get doesn't matter. Kind of need to spread it out a bit. Here we go. Firewalker. I should have done this first. Kind of makes sense story-wise because I don't even have it yet, and you show up in the thing, in the Overlord DLC. I think this is the last system I haven't been in, except for the one that has the next story mission. VV. Yeah, I feel like that's the go-to answer. For a good reason. Ooh, I get to read. It's time for me to read some. Celius. The planet's cratered surface is ancient. Parts of the highlands have been uncharted for nearly 3 billion years. The layers of overlapping craters stand as a testament to the violence of the system's creation. Celius is tidally locked to Alista and has trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon, with helium occasionally blowing in via solar winds. Ooh, I get to drink. Oh, now you're doing it to me, huh? I see how it is. Alright, here we go. Let's see if the mic picks it up. I'm a loud drinker. Water. I mean, I literally added those two. I decided to do like three ideas for channel points that were specific to the game I'm playing, which means I need to think of Pokemon ones. But also, I wanted to add a couple generic ones. I have one more idea that I might implement tomorrow. I'm going to regret it, but I'll do it. The other one is to make me get up and do some push-ups. Because I don't move when I stream. I'm literally just sitting here in a chair for how many hours, not drinking, not moving. I will use Quina. It's actually pretty good. I'm using the pronoun it because I honestly, who knows? I honestly don't know if it's supposed to be male or female, or if the point is it's supposed to be ambiguous. I'm not sure. But I don't like it. I don't like that character at all. But it actually can be pretty good. Odost. Odost has an abundance of heavy metals and radioactives. It is heavily exploited by mining concerns based on Ilium. Oh, we know Ilium. 43 years ago, a council specter arrived to investigate reports that the businesses were selling platinum, a strategic metal, to pirate groups in the Terminus systems. The results of her investigation were never released, but no deaths were reported. Well, that's nice. Even if I despise a character in an RPG, I will usually use them if they're decent. It's unfortunate when a character in an RPG I really like, but they're bad. I'll still use them too. For instance, HK-47 in KOTOR. HK-47 is the worst teammate by far, but I still like him. Especially when you're playing through an evil playthrough. Hesano. Hesano is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. 200 years ago, an independent Volus prospector found the mangled wreck of a Prothean starship traveled within the trailing Lagrange point. Few artifacts from the wreckage have been recovered. The prospector, Lumen Creope, was canny enough to keep the Hulk's existence to himself. He sold its location to a Turian paleotechnology firm for nearly 1 million credits. Since then, Hesano's Lagrange points, rings, and moons have been combed over by fortune hunters seeking to strike it rich the same way. Thus far, no additional artifacts have been discovered. Or recovered. Similar word. And usually, okay, I know I say this now, but usually these planets are pretty boring out here. You know, they'll be like, this planet's blue. But you know what? Maybe there'll be something interesting. Malile. Malile is a common ammonia methane ice giant with 23 moons. It has no particularly distinctive features. Well, there you go. It didn't say it was blue. It's blue. Oh, bye. I'll see you in your stream later. Hopefully I'll see you unlock the ghost. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I read up on it. I'm pretty sure that it's the widescreen thing. Because old Final Fantasy games, the backgrounds that you walk on are pretty much just like set pictures. By making them widescreen, it's throwing off where they are. The widescreen thing might just not work for games like that.
Anomaly detected.
Zeona. Zeona has a thin atmosphere of sulfur dioxide and trioxide, created by a volcanic outgassing. There are traces of water vapor in the atmosphere, but over the last 5 centuries of observation, particle counts have decreased by 4%. While not habitable by any spacefaring species, there's an abundance of native sulfur-devouring bacteria that thrive around the world's many volcanic vents. Interestingly, these bacterium bear genetic similarities to the native life of Ilium, suggesting either a what is that? Panspermia. Okay, for some reason I saw that word and I was like, I don't know what that is. Of spread of microbes via asteroids or accidental combinations or contamination of the original environment by careless spacefarers. Now you gotta be careful with that. Imagine the early days of space travel. In this world or any other, even ours. And imagine how much cross-contamination we're going to do because we're stupid. We're going to bring something on the outside of a space shuttle or something to some other planet, and it's going to just destroy everything. Go humans! Anomaly detected. Scans have located the Hammerhead exploration vehicle and also show active data storage sites that may contain information as to the whereabouts of that person. Both people. Both peoples. All right. Well, yeah. You know what I mean, though. I mean, like, worse. Hey, if anyone wants to do the thing for the teams, go right ahead. I'll see who to bring. Now, of course, this is Firewalker. It doesn't matter. I see a llama. Jacob got a llama. Hey, M. All right, M, since you just got here, how about you do it? How about you do the thing? The exclamation point squad. See who we're going to bring. And once again, I should have asked this before I'm sitting at the screen. The infiltrators. Well, I think you might be glad you got that, because part of that team is one of your favorite. There we are. Oh, thank you for the follow. Just here to bro. Oh, cool. Oh, it's the moon. It's the moon. How bad could it be? Okay, well, the broness is reminding me of the Tales from the Borderlands thing. Oh, this is a fun planet. Good thing I have a nuke. I like how I have a nuke launcher strapped to my back. I am prepared.
I don't think the ship is safe. We've run into the Geth far too often. I'm going to stay at the next site with Dr. Aloy. I think we'll be safer there.
I was wondering who was talking. That does not sound like any one of my space friends. But M, how are you doing? How's your day? Top candy. This is kind of like how you get the vehicle in Andromeda, isn't it? It just like comes out of a box. Here you go. Look, it's the thing that I was already using. Oh, is it? I did not know that.
Primary systems online.
I guess I never put that together.
Welcome to the M44 Hammerhead Infantry Fighting Vehicle. This is your onboard VI.
I have my own personal VI. Good, I guess.
Caution.
I'd like a closer look at that.
Well, Kasumi, you interrupted the AI. Thank you. Oh, and M, I have a few new, I added 2 new channel rewards if you want to make me do stuff.
Obstruction detected.
I'm kind of glad I didn't add the new one yet. Oh. Use the boost to get through. Alright. I do not remember where these things are. I know there's probably a set way to go, but I bet you I'm not going to find it. Alright. Where am I going? Now, again, I know this DLC is very basic. And it even adds that you don't even need it for the vehicle. You literally didn't have to buy it for the vehicle because in Overlord, I always call it Overwatch. In Overlord, you get the vehicle anyway. So you don't need this. But it's a nice change of pace. It's vehicle combat and movement. I'm not a huge fan of this minigame, though.
Isn't it?
Who was it in Mass Effect 3 that makes this argument? What's better? The Hammerhead or the Mako? I'm Team Mako all the way. I'm not going to change my mind. I know this thing can fly a little bit, and it has lock-on missiles, but still, it cannot take a hit. The Mako just keeps going. Oh, there it is. I would have actually found the correct pattern, or path. Oh, come on. Well, ow. Is it safe to say that James is Team Mako? I mean, look at him. It's James. All right, let's try this again. I hate to agree with James about something. I mean, I don't agree with his argument of muscles are better than biotics. Wow, I just realized something. My stream is really far behind now. Like, a ridiculous amount behind. I don't think I've ever seen it this behind. It's like a good 30 seconds. That's terrible. I might want to fix that. Maybe it'll catch up. Somehow. Because that's how internet works. I haven't had too many bitrate issues since I restarted. I'm kind of afraid to restart again. I'll just have to deal with the fact that the chat's going to be kind of delayed. I'm getting occasional bitrate spikes, but they're not too bad. Found wreckage of freighter MSV Rosalie. Rosalie? M44 Hammerhead acquired. Recovered research data. Yeah, I'm looking at the stream right now. It's still going. Like, I'm still on the planet. It's so far behind. All right. I actually forget how many of these missions there are. There's at least 2 more, maybe 3.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Prototype recovered. Good work on recovering the Hammerhead in one piece, Commander. It will prove useful. Also, the data you recovered from the MSV Rosalie's emergency beacon contains significant intel on the new planets that Dr. Case and Dr. Oloy investigated. EDI has added the locations to your galaxy map. We hope that one of them leads you to the Prothean site. Oh. Good point. I should do that. What? That's weird. Why did mine fall so far behind? Huh. Despite the Doctor's obvious instability, he's proven to be a brilliant and dedicated scientist. If you salvage more of his logs or journals, it would greatly help our efforts. We still don't know how the Geth are tracking the Doctor, so be careful. Wait, I'm going to Alt-Tab and refresh it. That way I can see if I drop frames and stuff like that. Yep, that's better. I can already tell it's more caught up. All right. Time for mission. Oh, no, feed fish. Feed the fish. I'm probably never going to have a feed the fish emote, but it could be useful. Okay, yeah, I'll make a feed the fish emote just for Mass Effect 2 and 3. I'll play, I would have to play Mass Effect 2 a lot to make that useful. Speaking of which, save. Yeah, well, no, we're not dead fish. Well, the one emote we were talking about could work for dead fish. All right, let's get out of here. Nope, get out of here, pointer. No one likes you. Now, I don't remember. Does does Firewalker unlock a new system, or does it just put somewhere in a system that already exists? Do not remember. I'm going to get some fuel before I forget. I played the fuel game last time I streamed this. I got down to 33 fuel. Oh, we are romancing Tally. Acquired... oh, there's 3. Okay, there's 3. I'm not talking to anyone outside of the missions because I've already talked to everybody. Like, Tally doesn't have any more dialogue until I get the next story mission done. Unfortunately. All right. Oh, it's way over there. And yeah, Tally best romance. Well, that's weird. My own stream is lagging. Like, not the stream itself, but the one I'm watching is lagging. That's so weird. My internet's been acting weird lately. Anytime I test the speed of my internet, it says it's fine. But then when I go to download something, or even just like watch a video sometimes, it'll buffer like crazy. It's like the speed is nothing. And then I check it, and it's fine. It's weird. Like, yeah, my stream is continuously stopping. That's kind of annoying. The weird thing is, on my phone, it's fine. Huh. Alyssa. A small, dense ice giant with high concentrations of water, ammonia, and methane. A few automated helium-3 fuel stations have been established to refuel the ore freighters shuttling to and from Korang. I kind of like that name, Korang. It doesn't sound like a Pokemon, though. A lot of these names sound like Pokemon names to me. What does Korang sound like? I don't know. That one's hard to place. Sarao. So it's the planet. This planet has a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. Its most obvious features are a pair of gigantic storm cells, one in the northern hemisphere and one in the south. While richer in helium-3 than Alusa, the difficulties of extraction from the planet's gravity well and stormy atmosphere doesn't have multiple, led to the other gas giant's development. The planet has over 80 moons, ranging from a radius of 50 to 2,000 kilometers. The Asari Tersicore Council has established an observation post on one of the larger moons to study the planet's twin storm systems. If I ever discover a system and I get to name it, it's going to have the most simplest of names. You know, can we just call the planets like 1 or 2 syllable names, please? That aren't annoying to pronounce. Initial like this one's not bad. Korang. That's fine. Initial surveys of Korang noted its high density and active plate tectonics, suggesting a high internal heat fueled by greater than normal concentration of heavy elements and radioactives. Early test cores proved the mineral richness of the world, but distance from the mass relay in the Sentry system made it unprofitable to develop until late 2183. The atmosphere is a smog of methane, ammonia, and water vapor, a so-called primordial soup, similar to the conditions of early Earth. However, there is no evidence of life developing on Korang's surface beyond the level of simple dextroamino acids. The minimal energy output of the red dwarf Ver have created an energy-starved surface environment. Though the planet's volcanism does open some possibility for subterranean development. Ooh, cave planet. All right, who wants to do the thing for the new team? Scans have found locations matching the descriptions of Dr. Case's survey sites. Exploring the sites could reveal valuable mission data. Warning: Geth presence detected on planet surface. Use extreme caution. Hey, it's perfect for my vacation. Out of the sun. I might as well live in a cave anyway. Whenever my parents used to drag me to the beach when I was in elementary school, I like staying in the hotel more. I like a change of pace to live in, and I'm not a big fan of the sun. I burn easily. I'm super white. There's also a decent amount of skin cancer in my family, so it's best if I just stay out of the sun. Like, there's 2 streamer friends of mine want to have like a like a vacation get together somewhere, and they mentioned that a couple of the days they want to spend at the beach. I was like, cool, but if I go, I'm staying in the house the whole time. No offense, the beach is not my thing. All right. Boop. Geek Squad. I believe Geek Squad is Morden and Tally. Let me check. Let me check the documentation here. Let me get let me get the paper out here. Geek Squad, Tally and Morden. But yeah, well, since you're new here, I have 20. Now there's 20. I made 24 teams. Now there's 25 teams. They are in a random generator. So when you type exclamation point squad 2 for Mass Effect 2, it'll spit out a random name out of the 25, and I get to use them. And one of my channel point rewards is you get to pick 2 people and make a team. I'm a little late to the game on that one because I only have like 2 more streams of Mass Effect 2 left. But hey, I can use it for 3, and I can use it for subsequent playthroughs. So, but if someone pulls 2 people that already have a team, if it's one that I made, they get to rename it. My names suck. Geek Squad was not one of mine. And if it's one that doesn't exist, you also get to name it. The only caveat is, if you name 2 people that already have a team name that someone else made, I'll let you pick again. I'm not going to take away someone else's team name. Oh, I remember this one. Again, the missions in this DLC are a bit limited. It's just a simple vehicle DLC, but at least it's a change of pace. It's, it's okay. Overlord and Shadow Broker make up for it.
Mission objectives located.
I'm not a big fan of combat in this thing. Because you notice the missiles lock on, but the problem is if you're trying to aim for one in the front, sometimes it auto locks on one in the back, so the missiles just keep missing constantly. Whee! And also, unfortunately, Mass Effect 3, I'll be doing the same thing, the whole team thing, but because there's only like 6 teammates, it's a little limited in the combinations we can make. But at least I'll start it at the beginning, and I won't make any myself. I'll let everyone do it for me. And name it. And name them. Get to name them. And for future reference, I have Kaidan alive, not Ashley. This will be the first Paragon playthrough I've ever done with Kaidan. I always felt that Kaidan was the good cop and Ashley was the bad cop. So when I play Paragon, it didn't make sense to me to keep Kaidan around. But this time I made an exception. Alright, I'm not going to die. Come on. There you go. Oh yeah, Ashley's super dead.
Acquired.
She was vaporized. I used to always save Ashley. But I don't know. I'm weird. Like when we're just getting older. Over the years, my opinions of certain characters and decisions have changed. I used to hate Kaidan. But now, after playing it again, I kind of like him better than Ashley now. Ashley mellows out in 3, and I think Kaidan's better in 3. Like, Kaidan's kind of a whiny person in 1, but I like him in 3.
Warning, Geth forces detected.
I might have played through Renegade, only time I ever saved Kaidan, but I was like a nice Renegade. I was a Renegade to my enemies, but I was nice to my teammates, so I was still able to be nice to Kaidan. I was the kind of Shepard where I was just like super nice to my friends and allies, but if you messed with me or my friends, I would just annihilate you. That was my build. It's hard to do, because in Mass Effect 1, if you go like medium, like if you go middle of the road gray area, you can't do a lot, because you end up not having enough for either. Which is why I'm going to cheat. I don't normally cheat. I'm going to give myself like almost full Paragon and Renegade from the start. That way, if I want to go middle of the road character, I can. Because I have 2 more Mass Effect runs planned. I have a Psycho Shepard run where I literally kill everyone. Everyone's dead. My Shepard is all about body count. It's who I can get killed the most. You know, like how many people can I get killed? The other one's going to be a randomizer playthrough where I roll dice and I flip coins to decide what I do, what choices I make. For that, I need to have the Renegade and Paragon points cheated a bit, or else I won't be able to do one of the options. On PC, I think it's just as simple as using a console command. You can cheat on console too. Like I did that on Xbox once. It is a pain. You have to hex edit if you want to do the console version, and I don't want to do that again. But on console, on PC, I think it's as simple as just a console command. Like tilde, like set Paragon, whatever, set Renegade, whatever, probably. Like, I normally don't cheat, but I have to. I don't want to roll the dice or flip a coin and get, like, Paragon option, but I can't do it because I don't have enough Paragon. I'm going to do a combination of how I'm doing my Pokemon thing. I stream Pokemon Emerald, randomized Nuzlocke every other Saturday. And I have a thing where if something dies, I can roll a die, and there's options. Like, I can bring a Pokemon back to life when they're dead, but there's consequences if I roll other stuff. I have an RNG command in chat. I might just use that for the dice and the coin flip. Like, if I have, like, you know, if I have 4 options of dialogue, and if I have 5 options of dialogue, and one of them is Renegade, one of them is Paragon, I'll do, like, RNG 1 through 5. And I do the one that's selected. That way other people can do it, too. Oh, isn't combat in this thing fun? I mean, to be fair, it's not much worse than the Mako, I guess. Although the Mako would have them dead by now. Like, I can't help it. I'm Team Mako. I love that stupid thing. When I played through Mass Effect 1, there's a mod to make the Mako handle better. I didn't do it. Because to me, part of the nostalgia of playing a game I used to play a lot, I still do, was I don't want to change how the game works. I like the idea of the Mako being weird and, you know, random and unwieldy and bouncy. That's part of the fun. You'll hardly ever see me mod a game that changes how the game works. It's mostly just visuals, like this. I have a texture mod installed, and I have a shader mod installed. Okay, I remember this one. I used to die on this one a lot because this is the last one. There's no autosave on this. So all you gotta do is jump back here and just snipe with missiles. If they actually hit. Come on. There it goes. There it goes. And there goes my bitrate. And it's back. Okay. Really wish it would stop doing. My internet, I guess, like I said, my internet has been a little off the last couple days. And you'll notice here the missiles aren't hitting. Because they're locking onto something else. That's better. Okay. Shepard the Cheese Master. Aw, speaking of cheese, I wish Hazel was still here. She could have used her cheese emote. You know what? Maybe I can use the cheese emote. I want to see if I can use the cheese emote. Where are you? There it is. Cheese. I like the design. I like how it has a subtle face on it. It's actually similar to what my new emote was going to be. I have an idea for 2 new emotes. I have 1 extra slot, so I have to pick which one to do. But that's part of the idea. It's emotes can be fun, you know. You can have weird things. Like someone had the idea I should do a Normandy emote. But the thing is, how useful is that? It doesn't mean anything. Emotes are supposed to be what they are. Emotes, emotions, emoticons. They're supposed to have some kind of use. So I was thinking of taking stuff and then like using it as both. Basically having both. Taking something like the Normandy, but also somehow adding like some kind of emotion to it. And I have 2 ideas for that I'm going to be attempting to work on. And by the way, I somehow missed one of these things. Oh, cool. It's up there. Awesome. Looks like I'm going around. But yeah, the idea that she made a cheese emote and it has a happy face on it, like a little subtle happy face, stuff like that. I mean, I'm not gonna. Of course, one of them is a blitzball. I can't not say that. One of them is a blitzball. Of course, I'm gonna make a blitzball into something. I mean, I did an 8-hour stream on Saturday. 3 hours was Pokemon. And 5 hours was blitzball. 5 hours of blitzball. And it was kind of fun. It was still fun. How am I missing this thing? Where is it? Oh yeah, the Mako is like it's like climbing a mountain in Skyrim. How am I missing this thing? If I jumped down, I saw it over there, I think. Oh, can I just go past this? I'm stupid if I can. Well, somebody's stupid. Except it's not back here. You know, I've never had this problem, not once. I don't think I've ever done this. Where I can't find the thing. Okay, when I jump down here, I could see it in the distance. But it doesn't look like I can go that way. What am I missing? I'm feeling... This is so bad. How am I failing this badly? Wait a minute. Is this it? I thought this was just like a random thing, but is it? There's no thing. I'm used to seeing like a thing that tells me, okay, am I just that dense? I am. Well, never mind. Can I make an emote that just is a big stupid face?
Objectives completed.
I swear, like, I thought that was going to be like some kind of resource. And there goes my bitrate. That is getting a little annoying. I think after I'm done streaming, I'm going to reset my modem. And maybe that'll help. I doubt it, but... Data recovered from planet's surface. Historically significant artifacts recovered. The location of the doctor, though, is not found amongst recovered data. Geth presence on the planet eradicated. That's a good word. Eradicated. I like it. My Renegade Shepard is going to eradicate a bunch of people when I start playing him. I'm going to eradicate... I like how in 1, it's just like single people. And then by 3, I'm just eliminating entire species.
Commander,
Fish.
you received a new message at your private terminal.
Good work on recovering the hammerhead in 1... Oh, I already read that. The artifacts you recovered might give us a lead on a larger Prothean site. They have incredible value for historians and might be instrumental in rebuilding... or building... our understanding of the Prothean legacy. Excellent work in mitigating the Geth presence, Commander. We will keep you apprised of further Geth activity should it threaten mission integrity. Oh, wait. I forgot to mark it. Mark it. There we go. Fish. Who knows? Maybe I'll get super lucky and someone I subscribe to will make a feed the fish emote. Maybe I'll get maybe I'll get super lucky. I already have a cheese one.
No messages for you, Commander.
Speaking of that, come on, bitrate. It keeps doing it. It dips for like half a second, then comes back. I have got to fix that. I don't know what to do though. I'm pretty sure my internet's just being unstable. I am gonna make some flying cheese. Whee! Space keys. Okay. Yeah, there might actually be 3 more firewalkers, because I think you actually find the location of something. I am not messing with that yet. Oh, I went to the wrong place. Mass relay. There we go. I don't know. Maybe I'll research like some stuff, like why does my bitrate keep flatlining like that? When I do speed tests, it looks fine. Geth Incursion. Why not? Because the weird thing is, even though it was acting weird on the weekend, when I was streaming Blitzball for 5 hours, I didn't have one problem the entire time. Oh, too bad I don't have a Reaper, some kind of like Reaper emote, or even the Normandy would work in that instance. With the emote wall, I just have a bunch of ships flying around. All right, planet, Trigistus. That's kind of bad. Is a gas giant named for the first Solarian astronomer to predict planets' occurrences mathematically rather than through direct observation. Sounds like a Solarian thing to do. It has a faint ring system and 3 moons: Sadacha, Norum, and Bestia. High altitude clouds can be seen casting shadows on the planet's lower atmosphere, where concentrations of methane and ammonia give it an azure color. The planet is believed to be an extrasolar capture. Which again, seems to happen a lot. There are planets flying around everywhere.
Anomaly detected.
Latesh. Translated from a Solarian dialect as "it's still winter." Weird one. Has an almost habitable temperature and abundant water, but shows no sign of life. Regular supervolcanic eruptions in the southern hemisphere have shrouded the sun and led to climate even more bone-chilling than usual. Nice and... Ooh, cold planet. I like cold planets.
Probe away.
I am more of a cold person.
Something on our sensors.
Planetary scans... Oh, geez. Planetary scans detect signals from sensor pods left on the planet's surface. These pods may contain valuable data. Warning: surface temperatures are extremely low. Advise keeping Hammerhead exposed to the cold at an absolute minimum exposure. I remember this one. This is a quick one. Space keys. All right, who are we taking this time? Although again, for these missions, it doesn't matter. I know it's sad, but like the squad thing, who gets to sit next to? It's basically we're going on a road trip, and who do we bring with us? Who do we get to sit next to? So if anyone wants to fire off the squad thing, I will use... Once again, I keep forgetting to ask beforehand, so it's ready to go. Oceans 2, that is Miranda and Kasumi. Once again, it's not going to matter. Nice and cold planet. This is where look at this. Okay, look at this. I'm on a cold planet, right? In the Hammerhead. The Hammerhead's insulation is terrible. Have you seen how many planets that the Mako landed on in one and it was no problem? It took everything. Toxic planet, acid rain, all that. cold planet, hot planet, it didn't matter. The Mako did everything. But this, it's all, oh, it's too cold. Let me get the hammerhead a sweater.
Temperature falling. Extraction complete.
Yeah, this one's literally just like a time attack.
Extraction complete. Caution, engine temperature falling.
I do like how it's freezing up slowly. If you look at it, every time it drops a little bit, it gets like a little more ice and snow on it. This is one of those fun things during a stream where I could easily accidentally run past one, and I won't see it, but everyone else does.
Extraction complete.
That's a streaming thing, though. I will watch people stream, and I'll see them miss something. And when I see it, it's like, oh, wow, look how obvious that thing was they missed. But it's a little easier when you're just watching. Because I'm also trying to, like talk about stuff, think about stuff. And also, I'm also looking at chat. That's the problem. My setup, my extra monitor is not exactly as close as I would like to my other monitor. So when I look at the chat, I can't see what I'm doing. I'm blindly playing when I look at chat. Oh, where is it? There it is.
Extraction complete.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. But again, it's something. You know what I mean? It's kind of like filler content almost, but still.
Extraction complete.
Oh, last one. Or did I miss one? Where am I going? There it is.
Recommended parameters.
No, I'm getting too cold. Turn up the heat.
Extraction complete.
Yeah.
Well done here.
It's like the day after tomorrow. We're fighting against the cold. Mission complete. In record time. Good job, Team Oceans 2. I'm glad I brought you. Atmospheric data recovered from all 10 nodes. Yeah, I wish you could do other stuff like get out of the thing. But fish, I'm not taking a chance. I'm not taking the chance that didn't count as one. I'm feeding my fish. Commander, a very capable team is analyzing the data you gathered from the Geth's research into atmospheric change. We hope it may open up new avenues for terraforming procedures for future colonies. Tech used in the beacons also contains communication innovations that should help us discover better systems to reduce atmospheric noise. There is no evidence of Prothean activity on this planet. Oh. Fish. That was a really fast load. Yum yums. See, it must count, because if you can't feed them again. Like, after you feed them and then come back up, you can't feed them again. And my space hamster. Gotta say hi. Squeak. What is his name? We didn't name the space hamster. Oh no. We didn't name the space hamster. Channel point idea? Oh wow. What if I make a channel point reward where it's like a ridiculous amount and it's like, you get to name the hamster.
No messages for you.
You spend all those points to name a hamster. Hey, the hamster's in 3. And whenever I replay the series, which I'm going to be doing at least 2 more times, the hamster can have the same name. So you get to name the hamster for all time. What a good use of points. Well, now I have to do it. Nate, how many points should it cost? Make it ridiculous. Nah, not too high. Because I want to be able to drink and do push-ups. Yay. And my other idea that I might put in tomorrow. Here's the thing. I have a treadmill. Can I stream on a treadmill? No. I don't have the long enough cables. I don't have the right setup. This my treadmill is not exactly silent, so it would probably, like, this mic would probably pick up every step, and the belt has gotten a little louder since I've had it for like 6 months now, so I don't think it'd be a great idea. I do have something that's, I own something that could be the closest thing to using a treadmill while still being able to sit down and play something. So I might use that. It'd be like a timer. Like it would make me use it for like 20 minutes or something. God, I'm so uncoordinated. I tried playing Overwatch while walking on a treadmill. I can't really do it. So, Nambu. A hydrogen helium gas giant, Nambu has an extensive ring system but only 20 moons, comparatively few. Its moon, Sumiko, is the smallest moon known to be tectonically active in the Milky Way, covered with bright fractures. Visitors to Moskawa often take advantage of Nambu's refueling platforms. Not bad names. Moskawa. A dense rock planet, Moskawa has a thick methane ammonia atmosphere. Because of its similar conditions to the... Yeah, I was getting ready to say Volus. Anytime I see ammonia, like methane, it's like, well, Volus planet. Similar conditions to the Volus homeworld Arun billions of years ago when it first formed life. A large Volus university, the 10-Clan Academy, hosts symposia on the planet's surface. Unfortunately, despite their security precautions, pirates, organ-leggers, that sounds fun, and slavers throughout the Terminus systems have learned that kidnapped students and professors are a source of easy money. This only adds to the university's reputation as a visit or tenure at the academy is a clear mark of commitment on any scientific resume. Sounds like something Morden would do. If he could, actually survive that. Oh, look at it. It looks like a piece of candy. Candy in space. Now hold on. 20, 40, 60. I'm missing one. Oh, I see it. It's a moon. Kobayashi. Isn't that the name of... Is that the name of the maneuver? Or, not the maneuver, like the test in, Star Trek? The one that can't be won? Or is that just a very similar name? Huh. A hydrogen helium gas giant, Kobayashi has a faint ring system. A rust belt of decrepit refueling stations and abandoned habitats on its moons have attracted Vorcha, Krogan, and other ne'er-do-wells. Living a hand-to-mouth existence with no garden planet supplying them, they trade helium-3 fuel and recycled waste products to survive. Kidnappees from Moskawa are typically brought to Kobayashi to be released or sold as chattel of out-of-system slavery. To out-of-system slavery. That's fun. Travel advisory. Law enforcement authorities of Moskawa categorically state that their effective range does not extend as far as Kobayashi. A statistically significant number of distress signals have been broadcast from within the 1 million kilometer mark of Kobayashi. Civilian traffic is not advised. I mean, we're in the Terminus system. Of course, there's all that kind of stuff. Slavery and... There it is. Oh, it's not a moon. It's just a small planet. Okay. Sakata. Wait. Sakata. Isn't that a name of one of the areas in one of the Zelda CDI games? Wow, what a pull I just made. It's like Sakota, maybe. I don't remember now. A large Venusian hothouse, Sakata's rough weather and active magnetosphere has a reputation for confounding or destroying space probes launched to investigate it. What has been discovered is that its dense atmosphere is largely carbon dioxide and sodium, and its surface lime. All right. Its magnetosphere, I know what that means, but I can't help but think like a planet that's just made of limes. Its magnetosphere suggests an iron-rich core, but its heavy gravity precludes most development. It's even the color of limes. Sort of. Mountain Dew planet.
Anomaly detected.
Corrupto. An Earth-sized planet wrapped in an impermeable haze of carbon dioxide and ash. Corrupto is an unforgiving place. Earthquakes, volcanic gases, and shrouds of dust have prevented any major settlements. Its sulfurous crust has yet to produce resources of interest. Alright, no one likes it. Got it. Because of the lighting in the shader, it's hard for me to see where the thing is pointing. Research station detected within volcano on planet surface. The research station's data storage systems are still active and may contain valuable information. Warning. Volcano is unstable, as most are. Advise extreme caution. Alright. Once again, I failed to ask ahead of time. What team am I bringing? What team am I bringing to the volcano? I would bring Grunt. I'm sure he'd love it. Be like a spa to him. And my bitrate's doing that thing again. Come on. Yeah, after the stream, I need to remember. Loose cannons. Zaid and Garrus. I need to remember after the stream to add the 2 channel point ideas. The name the hamster one, which is just going to be like a one-off thing. Obviously, once it's used, I can't use it anymore. It's like that's not a bad idea. I can do like 2 or 3 generic ideas, 2 or 3 based on the game, and then like one-off, where it's like a one-time purchase. Only one person gets it. Once it's gone, it's gone. Yeah, I'm good. Here we go, into the volcano. I think there's one more, isn't there? I think there's like a main Firewalker ending, isn't there? So there might be one more after this. Like I think I maybe unlock an area somewhere.
Geothermal activity has rendered pathfinding function inoperable. Please use manual controls to locate research base.
Sounds fun. Now look at this. This is a pretty generic like platforming vehicle thing, but still, it looks cool.
Warning: area compromised due to unstable volcanic activity.
Okay. Bye. To be fair to the Hammerhead, even the Mako wouldn't survive that. I mean, I hate to say it, but the Mako is not surviving that. I don't know how many times on Therum, the bouncy Mako would just bounce me into the lava on that planet, and I would just have to start over because there was no autosave on console.
Research base entrance ahead.
Ooh. Better. Oh, I actually get to look. I actually get to get out of it. We can actually. I don't think there's any fighting, but we can actually see the team. Look, we see the team. This is the best mission so far. Oh yeah, I haven't used my nuke, have I? Really no point in using it on this DLC, but still. Well, we're after one of the most important things to me in video games here. Info. Knowledge. Ooh, log number 1. We have detected a site of incredible significance located beneath the volcano. The unpredictable terrain will make retrieval of any data extremely hazardous. Oh, stealing money. $250. That's it. Alright, bitrate. Alright, bitrate. Maybe it's a good thing that, the stream tonight was only going to be a couple, 3 hours instead of, the longer. Maybe I can try to fix my internet. See, I was actually going to bring that up, which is weird to bring it up, but not for this week, but I was going to try to generally, my streams on weekdays, Tuesday and Wednesday, go 3 hours from 7 to 10. Fridays like 7 to 11. Saturdays like 6 to whenever. But I thought about maybe making it maybe increasing it and keeping it that way. Like maybe I'll do 7 to 11 during the week and 7 to 12 on Friday and then 6 to, again, whatever on Saturday. Which will start next week. I was going to basically just a test to see how it goes. Can my voice hold out? That kind of thing. Also, I need to start modding Mass Effect 3. I got to get on that. I'm done with 2 at the end of the week. Oh, look at that stupid helmet.
Activation of research-based power grid has triggered additional volcanic instability. Recommend immediate departure.
Nah, we're fine. I don't think you can die here. I think I can just read this stuff and I'm fine. The hellish planet is a star map. Are we playing KOTOR now? That points to a Prothean site of major significance. Oh, the Starforge. All right. Dr. Oloy and I have mere hours to retrieve all we can before the conditions become too dangerous to continue. We learned too late that the local volcanic instability is magnified by our own power grid. Uh-oh. If we only had more time to study this, I'm sure the key to unlocking everything is there. That's never a good situation when you're a scientist. When I know Stargate touched on that a bit with the character Daniel Jackson in a couple episodes. The idea that he has just at his fingertips, like the answers to like a bunch of mysteries, and then he has to leave it because otherwise he'll die. That's actually in an earlier episode. The Torment of Tantalus, which is why it's called that. He has to leave the info or else he'd be stuck there forever. I can relate a bit. If someone told me the answers to a bunch of historic mysteries that we'll never find out was right there, but it's like, man, but if you do it, you'll probably die. I'm like, well. That's why I watch shows like Ancient Aliens sometimes. Just because I like historical mysteries, like how did this happen? And I find it interesting that we just don't know. In a world of social media now, that's never going to happen again. But back then, who knows? Okay, I forgot to jump. I looked at chat for a split second and almost died for it. Speaking of almost dying, all right. This is like the Halo. This is like Halo 1 and 3. I gotta get it. This is more like using the Ghost at the end of Halo 3, but which you can do. There it is. There's the surface. Who needs Cortez? I think Shepard's proven that he's a pretty good pilot. Ooh. Ah. Some people hate nails on a chalkboard. The idea of like metal grinding on metal like that is not appealing. Data recovered from research station. The location discovered. Now here we go. Landing party extracted from volcano. There is one more. One more mission. Feed the fish.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
That was a close one on Corrupto, Shepard. A disturbing fact that has come to light in analyzing the channel you use to transmit your findings. Unauthorized transmissions have been sent from the MSV Rosalie to an unknown destination. It's assumed that this is how the Geth are tracking them. Uh-oh. The data you received gives us a defining... Wow. The data you retrieved gives us a definite location for the Doctor's Prothean site. The Doctor was certain that the site held a Prothean revelation of enormous significance. It is recommended that you head there as soon as possible to counter any Geth retrieval missions already in play. Wait. No, stop it. Okay. Feed the fish. Feed the fish. It's too bad I already have all the ships. That was kind of fun. I like collecting stuff like that in games. I know they're in 3, but isn't it in 3 you just find them around the ship? Or at least some of them. They're just scattered around the ship. Alright. Last mission of the night. I'm gonna try to go to bed at a decent time tonight for once. Last night I went to bed at like 7 in the morning and got up at like 1 day. It's all messed up. I need to fix it. It's just been getting steadily worse. I think I'm going to do the my patented method of boring myself to sleep. Okay, that's fine. Where I'm literally just going to get in bed and just watch stuff or read something and just try to fall asleep. Problem is if I play anything, it keeps my brain moving too much. I can't get tired that way. I mean, I can eventually, but I'm not going to get tired when I'm not tired by playing something. Talaria. A rock with all traces of atmosphere burned away, Talaria orbits the star Hoplos at a blistering pace every 36 days. Though tidally locked, even its twilight belt and shaded side are too barren to support life. With so many resources on its sister planet Trident, very similar to the moon Triton, Talaria has largely been ignored by the galactic surveying community. And we have Macarai, I think. A small rock planet. Macarai's thin atmosphere and high albedo keep it from being much hotter than it is. The crust is high in sodium oxide, giving the planet a whitish tinge. And is this, yeah, Trident. That's a lot of data. A human-dominated world with over 95% of its surface covered by salt water. Then why do we live there? Trident is a home to a dazzling array of life. The oceans are filled with creatures ranging from tiny bivalves to mammoth vertebrates, unequaled even by Earth's whales and ichthyosaurus. Oof. Small archipelagos create what little land there is, and its valuable real estate is sought over constantly. Underwater extraction operations have recovered a number of valuable minerals from the ocean floor, including iridium, uranium, and dust form element 0. A largely lawless world, Trident is home to a rogues gallery of unethical corporations exploiting the resources of the planet and actual rogues, criminals, slavers, and mercenaries working the shadows. Travel advisory. Due to extreme weather conditions, all traffic to the surface is grounded. Trident Spaceport Control predicts this condition will persist until the end of hurricane season. So the game is kind of giving you an excuse why we can't go there. And the last planet, which is probably going to be its color and it has rings. Aegis. Oh, there's actually stuff here. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Aegis was the site of an unparalleled cosmic event roughly 1.8 million years ago. An extrasolar body about 200 square kilometers in size was drawn into Aegis's gravity well and struck the Jovian planet, blasting enough dust and material into orbit to create a ring. An urban legend has grown over this event. The story goes that if the extrasolar body, usually called a comet, was unaffected by the gravity well of Aegis, it would have collided with an orbit of Trident and created an extinction-level event on that planet. Prevailing scientific opinion holds that this is an exaggeration at best. Yeah. No way to really know if that's true or not. But it's an urban legend. It's a space urban legend. Copus. Makhira's largest moon. Copus is a desolate place with an extremely thin atmosphere. Its crust is largely silica-based, and there is no signs of water. Like its parent planet, its high albedo keeps it from being a total inferno. And when I know that's a word. Occluded. For some reason, my brain didn't know how to pronounce that for a second. By the planet, its temperatures can be nearly tolerable. Its low gravity can easily be countered by a vehicular or personal mass effect field for comfortable exploration. Come on, where are you? There it is.
Probe launched. Something on our sensors.
Anomaly detected. Prothean artifacts detected on planet's surface. Artifact site is protected by a powerful energy barrier. Scans detect muted mechanical signatures consistent with hidden automated defenses. Sounds good. So last mission of the night. Oh, who am I bringing? Who am I bringing? It probably doesn't matter. Actually, this one might matter. If it is a Prothean site of some kind, I might have to actually get out and do stuff. So this one actually might matter. Ooh. That's funny. Nope, not doing them again. I have a kind of like a rule of thumb here. If I had the same team, honestly, I feel like I should have a different team every stream. So I feel like there should be no duplicates. Sometimes it'll be easy to remember, but sometimes I probably might forget, which means it might be good enough. Like if it was the first team and I forgot, then Mean Girls. I'm not a big fan of that team name. I know it's just based on the movie, which I've never seen, but... Oh, I had 11 points to spend with Jack. Oh well. Alright, last mission. And it's on a barren planet. Oh yeah, I remember this. You have to turn off the things.
Kinetic barrier detected. Kinetic barrier strength beyond conventional weapon capability. Recommend disabling power sources.
I mean, again, I feel like the Mako might stand a chance against it. Oh, hello. Now, where am I going? If I remember correctly, you can kind of cheat this a bit. You can get on top of something and get to them without having to fight stuff. But what's the fun of that?
Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
Oh. So the next stream is going to be Shadow Broker, which again is my favorite DLC in this game. And it's also going to be the Reaper IFF mission. And then Friday will be everything else. It'll be like the Joker thing. It'll be like Legion's loyalty, well, Legion's loyalty mission. Then the Joker thing where the ship is like, you know, messed up and attacked. Then it'll be the last mission. So everything Friday.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
Now, before I get down from here, is there any other one? Well, maybe I can just do that. Tilt. I can do it. Tilt. There we go.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
2 left, huh? Ooh. Can I make that? Ah. Alright, last one.
Kinetic barrier deactivated.
Oh, that was the last one. That was
Path
weird.
is clear.
Okay, I thought I still had 2 left. I can count. And look at that, it actually does matter. I'm not a huge fan of Jack on my team. I like Shockwave, it's fun. But she's so squishy. Alright. Ooh, warp ammo. Never mind, I like her. I like her now. She has a purpose now. Give me bullets. Oh, it's the bugs that we saw in Hellstrom. Wait, was that an Eclipse person? No, that's Blue. Yes, is the blue person from the Eclipse. No, that's Blue Suns. The site is spectacular. Time, however, has proven to be the real enemy. Even with those Blue Sun thugs hired to protect the dig site, we barely managed to erect the shield before the Geth arrived. How can they know our movements almost before we do? Am I beaming my thoughts directly to them? I must find out how they are doing this. I shall ask Dr. Oloy for whatever help he can provide. Nope, they were tapped into your communications. Bug. Can I kill the bug? I don't want to kill the bug. I'm just wondering if I can. A lot of the time in games like this, you know, you can't really interact with stuff like that. I don't remember. Maybe when I get here as a as Renegade Shepard, I'll try. Oh, I had an interesting idea. I don't know if I'm going to do it. It requires a bit of research, which I don't mind. But I thought maybe writing down like every NPC in Mass Effect 1 that's possible to kill by doing the missions wrong, or right, if you're a Renegade, and then making like a hit list, basically, where I could just like scratch them off, like see what my body count is. NPCs don't count. They need to actually be like characters that could live if you did it Paragon.
I'll take it.
Or at least not stupid.
It's too late for me. The still in my head, stealing my thoughts. I can't keep them out. I've got no choice but to destroy this relic. And myself.
Confidential. Am I really going to steal this guy's money? Yeah, sure I am. I wonder if there is a game like that where obviously there's a loot system where you can just steal stuff, but when you do, you get like negative morale points. Like kind of like Skyrim in a sense, I guess. Oh yeah, it's that thing. Hello, thing from the movie Sphere. Although that one's like a gold color. But Dr. Case would never understand the deal I made with the collectors. He made a deal with the collector? Oh, the other guy did. Okay. He's obsessed with these Protheans. We would sacrifice everything to learn their secrets. It nearly cost me my life, but I did it for you, Helen, to ensure you remain safe. The damn collectors agreed to spare your colony in exchange for this Prothean find. I can only hope that you remain innocent of any of this ugly business. It was all for you, Dr. Robert O'Loy. So that kind of reminds me of the Silver Surfer, like a Herald of Galactus. They become a herald to not have their planet eaten. So to make a deal with the collectors, like they'll give them this, you keep my colony safe. Ooh. Well, now it has bullet holes in it. God, that stupid helmet. I don't remember if this carries over to 3 or not. I think it does. I would personally back up further. Now, this is a Prothean thing, right? Not a Reaper. And we know it's Prothean, so it's not going to indoctrinate me. Dr. Case's research station found. Prothean artifact recovered. Hooray! Kind of anticlimactic, because you literally just go here and get it. Not too much to these missions, are there? Is there? Words. Feed the fish.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Historic discovery. We found a ball. The burst of energy that coincided with your retrieval of the Prothean artifact contained coded information. Most of the data was beyond our ability to track, but the threads we were able to decrypt have provided new avenues for research on energy transfer and biotics. It will keep the scientists busy for years to come. The data indicates that the artifact is currently inert and not dangerous. We wonder, however, that if Dr. Case had more time, we'd be able to unlock its secrets. We will continue his research. A landmark find for humanity. It's a ball. It's a ball. It's a silver ball. That is now in my room. I don't think I feel too comfortable with that. Yum yums. And Space Hamster, one last time. Nee. All right. And you know what? That was exactly my time frame. I said it was going to take 3 hours, and 3 hours and 10 minutes. Not bad. No,
yes,
go away. Save it. Okay. Then I'm going to switch to boop and then quit out. Which again, I need to have some kind of like music kind of thing played during this. Because when I quit the game, it's all silent. It's just me. All right. Tomorrow, I will be doing Shadow Broker and the Reaper IFF mission. I love the Shadow Broker DLC, and I'm a big fan of the Reaper IFF because, robot friend. And then Friday, it will be everything else. Legion loyalty mission, the thing on the Normandy, the Joker, the end mission, everything. And then Saturday is a games I grew up with stream, where I'll pick some random games and play them. And then next week is where I'm going to start doing the longer streams, but like, more consistently. Like 2 weeks ago, all my streams were like at least 5 hours. So I've been doing it. I just want to make it constant. I had already timed the content for this week. like 3 hours today, about 3 hours tomorrow. So I couldn't do it this week, but I'm also going to add the channel point ideas. Hopefully they work okay. And I'm still working on those emotes. But yeah, fun stream. Nice laid back stream. Doing some DLC. Let's see who is... Oh, and yeah, Hazel's playing Final Fantasy IX. I mean, that's a guaranteed raid for me with that. Did I spell her name for once correctly? Words? I did. For some reason, I can't spell the word rhyme. All right. Well, hopefully I'll see everyone tomorrow for some more DLC fun and Mass Effect fun. And then Saturday for some old game time fun where I feel old. So everyone have a good night. I'm going to try to fix my sleeping schedule tonight. And let's have fun watching some Final Fantasy IX.